Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And today we're playing Thief 2, Thief 3, The Deadly Shadows. But I'm using a mod which changed the menu, the opening screen a little. Like the mod, from what I've read, it's called the Sneaky Upgrade, and apart from like general bug fixes and stuff, it tries to make the game a little more in line with the previous two. So, for example, it incorporates the Garrett's narration into like short intro sequences for every mission, in similar vein that it was in the previous game. As well, it eliminates loading screens within the particular levels, because one of the sort of complaints about Thief 3 when it was first released was that the levels were broken down into like smaller instances to help the game work on consoles, but the mod actually eliminates that, and you have a huge level, much as in the previous games. Now, I've played Thief 1 and 2 back in the day on normal, and recently on expert here on the channel, but Thief 3 will actually be blind, more or less, because I never finished it. Like, I played it some a long time ago, but I never finished it, even on normal, not to mention expert. But this time I will be playing on expert. We'll see how I do. I hope it will be a little bit better than in the previous ones, because I quite sucked. But even though, even despite that, I quite enjoyed the game. So, and I like the challenge. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, welcome to Thief 3 Blind.
I got a tip last night from my fence. Heartless Perry. A nobleman named Lord Julian had some sort of quarrel and showed up at a local inn well after nightfall and in a foul mood. He's carrying a velvet bag about the size of a man's fist, and it never leaves his sight. Sounds likely to be valuable, but I'll know for sure when I steal it from him. Perry sent over a floor plan of the place, the Blue Heron Inn. Finding his lordship won't be hard. His room number will be in the guest register, if I can get to the front desk to read it. The inn will have guards, but not as many as a private estate. That should make things easy, which is one of the reasons I'm willing to try it without knowing for sure what the take will be. Lord Julian is so protective of that bag. There's got to be something of value in it.
Yeah, unfortunately, the intros use, from what we could see, use like in-game graphic, as opposed to hand-drawn sort of story panels as in the previous games. But I guess the modders working for free couldn't be bothered to present such quality. But I think it was a good idea too, because originally in this game you only had like a panel of text and Garrett narrating, like reading it, but incorporating it into a like short intro sequence was a nice idea in my opinion, and it brings it, more in line with how the previous games worked. So let us choose the difficulty. I'll be playing on expert for what it's worth. Anyway, and break into the inn, find out the room, steal the velvet bag, leave the inn. Okay, so start. Yeah, the mod also brings the HUD more in line with the previous games, like changes the health indication to match the style of Thieves 1 and 2, which makes for a more sort of cohesive experience. Okay, I'm wondering if it's actually worth it to knock that guy out, but I think I will, just for shits and giggles. Okay. Like this intro mission is really easy because it's akin to a tutorial. Although I guess the mod has made some changes to it because, for example, I didn't see the sort of footprints that tell you where to go, and also the tutorial messages didn't show up. So I guess they made it more like less of a tutorial and more of a full-blown introductory mission. That was an interesting sort of falling animation. Sort of made me a little worried that it might have not worked. So let me test if I configured the quick save button correctly. Okay.
We need more men on this job.
Do you? I mean, you kind of do, I agree, because... Okay. Get the water arrow. And now we have a cool addition that is, you know, probably going to make every fan of first-person games happy, is that you can actually see Garrett's body in first person when you look down. Although I'm not really a big fan of his getup, like it looks like sort of edgy, you know, gothic leather and stuff, more than it does thieves apparel. There is also a new mechanic for opening doors. Basically, you have to maneuver it around with your mouse until he changes the position of his hands, like this. Then you click, and that's like that makes you proceed with the opening of the lock. Now the locks have differing sort of difficulties, which changes the number of times you need to open the particular sort of stages. Good night.
Lord Julian. Wouldn't do to have anyone think he was just Julian.
I wonder if any of the names from the previous games show up, but I don't recognize anyone. Now, peony suit, I don't really know what that means. Like, the only thing that comes to my mind is peons from from Warcraft, but I somehow doubt that's where the inspiration came from. Like, a peon is like a, as far as I know, like an unskilled physical laborer, but that would be kind of weird to name to name a room in your luxurious inn in such a manner. Now, there's a cat, actually interesting. I think it's the first sort of domestic animal we've met in any of the Thief games. I'm a little tempted to try and blackjack it, but that would be like animal cruelty, so I won't. Can I? Okay, that's useless. It seems I startled it. Oh, special loot found. So let me find 3 special items. 1 found, okay. And 90% of the loot. Oh, I totally didn't see that guy. It was really close for me to get noticed by him. And that would be a really lousy start to the whole game.
A noise? Who's doing that?
Wait, why
I
did
see you.
I wonder?
You're in trouble now.
Like,
Ow.
I'm not sure why didn't it work. What did I do wrong? But well, it's tradition at this point for me to screw even the simplest moments in the Thief games. So I guess that's par for the course. Like, his back was turned and he didn't see me, so I thought it would be, it would work for me to try to blackjack him. Apparently not. Okay, now I wonder if he will move once again to go on this sort of patrol. Now there is a cool new feature that lets you sort of hug a wall almost and go along it. And it also, I think, makes you less... Oh, there he goes. I think it makes you less visible if you hug the wall like this, so you can let the others pass you in sort of tight corridors. Yeah, I kind of thought you would proceed. Yeah, right. I really hope.
A noise? Who's doing that?
I totally don't understand how that works, actually. Which is kind of a bummer, because it's like a basic functionality of the game, but I'm not really sure why I can't knock him out.
Did something? Who's doing that? What's going on? Barely a scratch.
Okay, I have no idea how that works. So maybe I shouldn't have gone with the expert difficulty after all. Oh. I can already feel it's going to be a funny ride. And by funny I mean...
Sound. Probably my own echo. Probably my own echo. Well, guess it was nothing.
Yeah, it was nothing. Proceed. Okay, I will wait for him to make another turn. And although, maybe I'll just not bother. I'll wait for him to go. And then I will go.
Did something make a sound?
Maybe that's the...
Nothing. Probably Jumpy from the coffee.
Although I would kind of like to blackjack him just, to be safe.
Yep.
Okay, come on. Oh, I didn't expect him to go there.
Someone hiding? Barely a
I
scratch.
have no idea how that works. No idea at all.
Nothing. Probably jumpy from the coffee.
I think that's the, like, from a previous game? A quote? Anyway, I have no idea how blackjacking works in this one. Like, it seems really inconsistent because I'm sure he wasn't, like, alert, he didn't have his weapon out or anything. So, I'm not sure why didn't it work.
Achoo! What's all this? I knew it!
Okay. Oh my god, I'm doing really pathetic. And it's only like a tutorial mission, so I'm a little scared to think what the game will present me with at the later stages. Anyway. And like, I have no idea why it worked now and not before. I don't see any difference in what I did or anything. Okay, that didn't quite look right. Anyway, let me save before I somehow manage to screw stuff up again and have to redo that part. Sleepy tight. Okay. There's something valuable here. I can't seem to distinguish between the candlesticks that I can take and those that are worthless. They seem to look the same, like at least from my perspective, so it's a little difficult to... Let me try with the chest first. And there it was. I don't quite... like Garrett's reaction seems to be a little bit delayed compared to how I'm moving my mouse, so I have a tendency to overdo it. Oh, there's like a golden dagger. And it's a special... okay, so I need one other special item.
His lordship has gone for a walk. Can't have gone far.
Okay, Morris the cook seems to do some kind of scheming with the Lord. Okay, I have no idea how to distinguish between valuable candlesticks and normal ones. Okay, this is the Lancaster room.
Evening.
And then there they are. This is the Lord, like from the cinematic. And I guess this is the pouch. Okay, save. Although, I still need one special loot, which I guess is not the velvet bag because the velvet bag is like signified by another objective. So I better try to find the special loot first before taking the bag.
5 picked men.
My lord.
5 picked men with me, and we cut our way through.
He's your cousin, my lord.
Half a sec.
I
Damn
won
it.
the bet. My shaft was closer by a thumb's width. The bloodline opal should rightfully be mine.
I guess they are talking about like a shooting contest.
Just imagined it.
Castle.
Well, you're a cook. What could you know?
Every evening morning after sunset, the supply wagon comes
I'm a little
through the
scared
gate
to
and into the courtyard.
blackjack him
No
because
one looks
it might
twice.
alert the others.
Arrange for your men to be inside one evening.
And then we cut our way through. 5 good men against 20. And my accursed cousin.
My lord, listen. There is a
Probably
passage
just heard
leading
the
into the
echo of
castle
my
from
own
the courtyard.
footsteps.
I can open it for you when you give me the signal.
Okay,
The
something
torch
valuable
in the
here.
lion's head sconce. You must put it out.
The lion's
Okay.
head torch. Yes. And when I reach the vault and
Something funny going on?
Oh damn it, I totally...
Hello? Someone playing tricks?
Okay, I think
Someone check my ears for mics.
I might have screwed it. And myself along with it.
do you see it yet? Look sharp.
Yeah,
Lazy lugabouts. Makes my blood boil. They'll get theirs. I could have told you a while ago there's nothing here, but I knew you had to figure it out for yourself.
okay. Hack the wall, hack the wall. Okay, this guy got back. This area is very well lit. I'm a little... Okay, I will save. Oh damn it. I want to check all the other rooms before taking the pouch, because I still need like...
I'd like to see somebody try something. Now that would be some good fun.
I still need like one special item. Okay, man down. Now quickly, I need to get out of the light. Doesn't seem to be anything here. This is closed. I can't seem to open it for now. But that... can I maybe
Half a
mantle
minute.
up here?
Nothing there.
Doesn't seem so. That leaves me in a bit of a pickle because I'm still missing like one special item. So I guess I have to backtrack a little and check all the remaining rooms. Now
I knew it was nothing all
maybe
along.
something here. This part is empty. Unfortunately, I eliminated the guards in the previous rooms, so I can... Okay, I looted this chest. Those candlesticks are all worthless. And even if they were loot, they wouldn't be like special loot, I don't think. Looted this chest as well. Can't seem to loot the paintings. This is blocked. Okay, 70% stolen, so I still need some regular loot as well. I must say it's a little more complicated than I thought for a tutorial mission. Oh, it was the cat. I seem to have startled it again. Maybe something here. seem so. It's the cook's, I mean the innkeeper's body. For a second there, I thought like it was some loot or something, but only my victims. Okay, anything here? Just a rat. Anything here? Oh my god, there was like a bottle of wine. Ha, and it's man, that was like really, because it was like on the upper shelf here, and you didn't sort of see it, so unless you like jumped or clicked on it by accident, then I don't see how you could have gotten that. Man, that was like quite well hidden for a first mission, a tutorial even. So okay, let me save. So now I just need to get the pouch and then get out.
Quiet night.
All right then.
Okay, hug the wall. Need to go right. Although,
Huh? Did I hear that?
okay,
What was that?
save. Now the way
Well, I guess I didn't hear anything after
the
all.
way up there was blocked by a sort of like an unopenable steel rails. So I think I have to go all the way back.
Pictures. What was that? There was.
Sounded odd.
Better check on that.
Never mind. That sound pouch. It's
Okay.
gone. Stolen.
Now I have to run. It's really fortunate
Bag
that
feels heavy. There's something metal inside.
I blackjacked this guy here, because he would have been in trouble now during my escape. Okay. I don't think I can go through here. I can't, okay. So I'll just sneak the way. Oh, did it like respawn, or did I not take it? Weird. Okay then. Ah, that did make a lot of noise. Okay. And those two guards here are downed, unless there are any additional ones that might have sort of run out the inn at the when they heard that Lord Julian got his package stolen. Okay, you're about to. Do you want to continue? That's really not specific because I want to continue the game and not the mission, but I guess I have to say yes.
Nothing like mixing in society, especially if it comes with good loot. The velvet bag turned out to hold a bronze medallion stamped with a griffin. Valuable enough, but more interesting was the conversation I overheard between Lord Julian and the cook. Especially the part about a huge opal and a conspiracy for stealing it. I'd hate to have anyone but me get a stone like that. But I need a better idea where to start looking. If I show the medallion to my fence, I'm sure he'll know more. Heartless Perry always does.
Okay. Man, already over 10 minutes of reloading in just the tutorial mission. Oh, it's going to be good. I can already feel it. Anyway, that's a good place to end the first episode. Let me just check if I can maybe... I don't think I can save in the between the missions. But anyway, it's like a good place to end the episode, and see you in the next one. Bye.